Hey you guys, today we're having tteokbokki. I have this great milk, Anzian dairy milk, strawberry. The milk comes from cows not supplemented with hormone RBST, right? I'm really excited to try that. And I have this new Tom Yum flavors instant noodles. Everything here, I had to clean up my fridge basically. This lactose-free cheese. Now, yesterday, if you didn't realize, that was not a current video, that was from Christmas, because this arm, which that just sort of twinged, is not feeling too good. And today I thought, why not? I'll just tell you about it. Yesterday, I woke up and, oh my word, like, I've been waking up at 5:30 in the morning for some reason. I'm not sure why. Woke up at 5:30 and I felt this pain on my side. Like, that's not normal. So I turned over and the pain just was unbearable. Like, I couldn't move it. The pain shot out and then back, and it was horrible. So then I was just lying in bed wondering, what should I do? What should I do? I was just looking at the ceiling, like, wondering that. I was like, what is going on? Why is this hurting? And I immediately think, because it was like it's 5:30, so I'm processing a little slower, and think, oh no, what if it's cancer? Oh my goodness. I start crying a little bit, but then the pain just shoots right back through my chest and back. I'm just like, oh my word. So I try not to breathe. I just try not to breathe, like, at all. That's how bad it is. Oh my goodness. It was terrifying. So I'm screaming out in pain as this happens. That's how painful it was. I've had cramps that I've thrown up from, and I haven't screamed out in pain. But with this, I was screaming out in pain. I don't wake anyone up, but, like, at the same time I sort of do, because I can't move. Like, I can't move at all. So my mom comes bursting in. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, I can't move. I can't get up. I can hardly breathe. Talking hurts. And she's like, oh, okay, we're going to take you to urgent care. I'm like, thank you, because I can't drive. The only reason I'm functioning right now is because these muscle relaxers I'm taking. We waited out a bit because urgent care doesn't open until 7. Let's see here. I want to add in, I'm laying there and I almost fell back asleep, and then it's 7 and it's still sort of hurting, and then I get up and it shoots. Like, I can't hardly move. The only reason it was subsiding was because I was lying still. Then we go to urgent care, and we're a little early, so we wait in the car a bit, and I'm feeling a little better, but again, then I get up and move and it hurts. If you see me wincing in pain at all, that's why. Because it twinges every now and then. So everyone's very, oh, how are you doing? And they hand me the tablet, I'm filling it out with one hand, and then they call me in. Finally. And they asked me all the questions, like, what's going on? And all during this time, there's this piano music in the background, like, do 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 do, like, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I have this horrible pain in my chest and in my back, and my joint is killing me. And so I had lied in bed wondering, like, where the pain was coming from. So I had gone and I tried to, like, lift up my arm, and I couldn't. And it's like, I was feeling around, I was like, oh, this is the bad. And I was like feeling the back of it, and I was like, okay, that hurts a little more. And then I just felt under my arm, and I was like, I can hardly move my arm. It's how bad it was. So that's what I explained to the nurse. When the nurse left, we were laughing so hard about the fact that the music was like, when I was explaining my symptoms, it was like, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I should have strained these, but I didn't, because I'm a noob. Should I just reach in and grab them out? Sam, that's disrespectful. Yes, but I'm eating and I'm starving. This is what I was craving today, if you're wondering. I was craving this, so that's why we're eating it. Should I just add a little bit to it? Just a tad. First of all, I'm gonna get this kimchi juice in there because it is dripping everywhere. Secondly, yeah, why don't we just open it? Because it's gonna go bad soon. So yeah, I got this at the Asian market, and let me tell you, the first one was so delicious. And it comes with like a little baby spoon, and it comes with a bowl, as you can tell. But yeah, let's see inside. This is what's inside. This little fork. Oil doesn't look too. Is this oil? If it's not oil, can someone comment it in the comments? Comment it in the comments. Yes, it does have directions in English, but I totally messed that up. I have to realign it and everything. Back to my story. So I asked my mom, like, can you give some water? I'm feeling a little lightheaded. And as soon as she leaves, I'm just feeling so dizzy and like nauseous. And I'm like, I know what this is. I know this, we all know what this is. And the doctor comes in. What did she say to me? She was like, oh, are you feeling okay? I'm like, I'm just having this horrible feeling that's overwhelming me. And I'm just not feeling good. It's not the reason why I'm here, but I'm just freaking out about this being cancer. And she's like understanding. She's like, okay, do you want to lie down? So she lies back the chair, and she's just so sweet, just a sweetie. Yeah, I want all that goodness. There we go. And then the noodle packet. Some seaweed in there just for flavor. Sam, why are you crumbling it? Because I can. That's why. Yeah, there's no way of breaking it with that hand. Okay, wow. This is going to be fun to clean up. Okay, so where was I? I'm explaining my symptoms while I'm having this horrible like anxiety. And she's just like listening. She does a few tests, right? I forgot to put sugar. She explains to me, all right, so from what I've concluded, it's either a muscle spasm or a pinched nerve, but most likely a muscle spasm. I'm like, phew. And I just get this big grin on my face. And she's like, especially because you can't really move your arm. And because I've had my arm, like, I can't lift this up all too much, but I've had this arm like this the whole time against my rib cage. That's definitely a big indicator. And she's like, we're gonna give you a shot. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I can do shots. I've done shots before. I can take pain, obviously. She leaves and the nurse comes back. And I'm just like, she comes back with the shot and she's sort of hiding it. I'm like, okay. I know I'm getting a shot. I'm not going to pass out. But then she says where I'm going to get the shot. And I'm like, no, I've never had that. It's going to be so awkward. And because I can't move. I can barely move, let alone like anything else. That happens. And let me tell you, wow, that is painful. That is like so painful. It's the most pain I've ever had with a shot. My goodness. I'm still glad I didn't have for cancer. I'm just glad I didn't have cancer in general. That would be horrible. All right, I think it's time to put on the vegan cheese. I'm gonna continue. As soon as she leaves, I get up and I walk around. I walk that sucker off. I'm just like doing squats, I'm doing lunges, doing whatever I can to move that shot around, because I can feel the shot in there just surging with pain, like, and so I'm doing squats, whatever, like lunges to get that moving around. It was so painful. Oh, let me try this real fast. It'll be so good. All right, let's see. I'm gonna turn you down just a little bit, boy. Just a little bit. So this is the milk. Oh, I think you're supposed to Okay, let's do the other. Oh, that's just as painful. Let's do this. Okay. So this is the milk, not supplemented with hormone RBST and stuff like that. Phew. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get you a little closer. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Like, look at that shade. This is not sponsored. I don't know why a milk company would sponsor me. I am lactose intolerant. You can though if you want to. My email's up there. Okay. Wow, that's really good. That reminds me of a fancy Nesquik. Or the strawberry, you know the strawberry Nesquik? Wow. It was so good. So that's that, you guys. It was delicious, my word. Oh my gosh. Cheers. But yeah, so then I'm walking off the shot, like moving around. I feel a little bit better. Like the pain I can feel slowly, but surely going back, like from here and from the back, like going just mainly in the joint now. And the shot is just as painful. Oh my gosh, let's dig in, family. Let's dig in. You guys see this? Look how beautiful. My word. I definitely want it. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not that graceful at this. Here's the under salt. And so the cheese, yeah, it's not that stringy. It is a little bit stringy. Okay, let's dig in. Yum. And so I'm moving around. I'm trying to get the shot moving. And like I said, I can feel it like subsiding, like the pain. It's like just concentrating basically on my joint. It's just such a relief. Like, it was so relieving. I definitely love it when the noodles aren't that soggy. They're like, they have like an al dente to them. Ooh, baby, a spice in there. That's good. Good job, self. I would pat myself on the back, but anyways, so what was I saying? So the doctor comes back in and she's like, "How are you feeling?" I'm feeling great. Can you take down your arm? And so worried I was gonna shoot in pain again and I'm gonna scream. And everyone in the hospital at me. And we're urgent care. But I slowly but surely I take it out and I hear the from having it up so long. And it doesn't feel, I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any pain at all. It's great. It's such a great feeling to have that, you know. It's amazing. And she's like, "Wow, that shot really did the trick." I'm like, yeah. But yeah, so, and then she's like, "Okay, well, we're gonna have you fill out this paperwork and you can go home." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And she's like, "Here's some muscle relaxers." I'm like, "Cool." And so I didn't take one till like that night, but yeah. So I get home and I still feel that pain of that shot. Like, it just hurts so bad. And so I'm doing walking. Okay, yeah, it is working out, but it's not what I usually lift weights, so working out for me is usually high intensity. And that's not the reason I got this. The day before had this like shooting pain. I did yoga like for the first time in such a long time. And I did it because my stomach was being all sorts of ridiculous. And so that's what I did the day before. So I was really confused, like why I had the muscle spasm. And they are like, sometimes you just don't know. And I also looked up and it's like due to magnesium, which doesn't make any sense because almonds all the time. Like we have a jar filled with almonds and that jar is empty because of me. I'm just eating almonds all the time because they taste so good. And then also potassium, which doesn't make any sense because I eat potatoes all the time. I mean, yeah, in fry form, but it counts, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this is sticking. So we need to move it around town. Around town. Here, I'm gonna get a spoon. I'll be right back. It just doesn't make any sense to me why I would have a muscle spasm. And they say it's like also because you're not working out that area. And so I'm like, I don't want to work out arms because arms affect chest. And I don't need to downsize. So yeah. Wow. I'm so happy right now. I did do some crunches yesterday. And crunches don't involve arms unless you make it about your arms, and that's not good. And last night, oh my word, okay, let me tell you before last night. Me and my mom were watching a show because I was super groggy from the shot I had taken. And we're watching a show and we watched this one part and it's so funny and she slaps my back and I'm like, Mother? And she's like, oh my word, Sam, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, oh my God. It was funny looking back. At the time I was just like in so much pain. So by the evening, the shot had sort of worn off. So I was at sort of a 5. And then I went back up to like a 6.5. And it was it stung pretty bad. Like I would say 8, but I feel like there's more. I feel like an 8 would be like breaking something. And the 10 would be like childbirth. Because they can't even get a machine to properly give you that high enough pain level. And like girls do the pregnancy thing. They're like, oh, that's nothing compared to how it really is. So that's really high up there. And, so I had taken a pill. I got really groggy, like a muscle relaxer. And I didn't fall asleep. Have you ever taken a nap? You can't move, but also you're awake. Like you can hear the stuff around you. Like you're not. Yeah. So that's where I was at last night. And then I woke up at 12 because the muscle relaxer had worn off and I was just like in pain again. So I took another one and then I passed out around 2-ish. And yeah, so I passed out around 2. And then I woke up this morning and I was just sort of in a daze. And then I felt better. I felt a lot better. And I woke up at like 8 and then I got ready and then I'm doing this now. So yeah, it's been fun. It still hurts, like lifting that hurts. Like this right now, this is fine. But like if I go any higher, that's painful. Finding a sleeping position was hard, even though I didn't want to move. I wasn't like 100% comfortable, but at the same time I was like, I don't want to move because I'm so tired from today's activities. So that's where I'm at right now. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I could go out anywhere and like do anything really, just because of how painful the, day-to-day lives. Like a door closes on you, I would reach out and this hand would probably like reach out and like it would be so painful. I don't want to be caught in that and it get 10 times worse. They said not to sit for more than 30 minutes, so hopefully this video doesn't go longer than 30 minutes. So I've been getting up and walking around, light cleaning. All this I did. This hand helped. But the range of motion for this part of my arm is just, it's like a little bit still limited, because of how sore it is. Yeah, I was so grateful that it wasn't like a tumor or, well, I don't know, it could be, but they said it probably wasn't because of how the pain in certain areas was. So I'm hopeful. Still keep me in your prayers. I really hope to recover by Friday because I know I won't recover right away. Like who does from muscle spasm, especially with you're still having to do stuff. Because they said it would take 10 days to recover. And this happened on Tuesday. And I'm not Wolverine. So obviously it's going to take 10 days. I just love that sauce. I love it so much. Yeah, this is like the ultimate comfort food. If you're honest. I was also thinking of doing grilled cheese, but I just can't imagine flipping a pan and flipping, not today. Not today, son. Not today. This cheese is really good. Again, it is lactose free. The only thing that has lactose in it is probably this. And I'm not gonna drink a whole lot of it just because I'm still a little sore from that shot. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it has 50 grams of, it has 6 grams of protein, sodium 390, vitamins A 25, calcium 30%, vitamin D 30%, vitamin B 50, vitamin C 4, and iron 6%. Okay, I need iron. Do you ever get so tired because you're not eating enough iron? Oh, I do. Especially like in the middle of the month, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, then you don't know. Okay. But yeah, oh wow. Have you guys ever had muscle spasms? Like in your back or like arm or chest or anywhere really? I've known people who have had them. They're full on back. I described it as like horrible pain, just horrible. So yeah, this cheese is like a little stringy when it's first melted, but like after that, no going back. So it's like regular cheese. All the way, just a little bit. Oh, this is so delicious. Milk is amazing. It's been forever since I've had actual milk. I think like 5 years. Wow, that's a long time. I don't think I could drink it any other way. Just smelling regular milk now is just nauseates me. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm gonna stop myself on that milk thing. It's either this or the milk. I want to finish this up. Is that all? You hear that? Like, I'm done. I'm like, this is the only meal you're getting this today, though. Sort of speeding this up because I need to get going. So good. All right, one more cucumber. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me and eating with me and listening to my story. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.